Hey, all of my friends from Texas, all of you public works professionals, all of you on the public side and all of you on the private side. It was a pleasure to spend a couple of days with you at the conference last week there in Austin. Wonderful community, tremendous hospitality. Thank you to Howard and the local committee for an outstanding activity. It was a great conference, and I enjoyed meeting all of you and hanging out with you. Well, as promised, this is the web page. And on this web page for the next 4 weeks, you'll find additional information that will unpack what we discussed both in the keynote address and in the workshops. That community builder. Look, there's no doubt that you're important. There's no doubt that your departments are important. There's no doubt that you touch every citizen from cradle to grave. You design, you construct, and you maintain the framework, the infrastructure, the platform for community to happen. And you're the key to a 21st century community. And when you do what you do great, not only do you have an impact on the tangible infrastructure, but I think more importantly, you have an impact on the intangible infrastructure, community pride, community connectiveness, community resiliency. You lend to that, both tangible and intangible community builders. So on the page, what you're going to see is the beginning of this agent of change. Remember, I said there was 3 competencies of today's community builder. 1, agent of change, then holistic big picture systems thinker, and then a catalyst for responsibility. So this week I've posted videos about how do you change you. See, an agent of change has to be able to change themselves. Then how do you affect change in a direct report or someone who works with you? How do you affect change in their performance? And then how do you affect change in a group? At the end of the day, all of that boils down to trust. People don't change unless they trust the individual advocating the change, or they trust the process for change, or they trust the destination. It's all about trust. And the agent of change understands that. So check out this week's videos. But remember, we're doing this because you're important. And the only thing we ask in return is that you make a commitment. You can click that button right below me that says make your commitment. What will you commit to doing over the next 30 days? And what will you commit to getting better at? You don't need to be sick to get better. And I'm not saying that you're going to solve all the problems of the world, but you can handle your little corner of the world. And if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. So what are you going to pick out? What's going to be the thing? Imagine if 400 leaders from across the state of Texas, because all of you are leaders, 400 leaders picked out one thing and worked at getting better at it over the next 30 days. 31 days from today, we'd have a better Texas. All right, I'll check in with you as the month goes along. Check back for additional videos next week as well. And we look forward to talking to you soon. Take care, everybody.